Let's Speaking English Every Day.
With Calm Speaking English podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Hub, where learning English is easy and fun.
Hi, everyone. I am Paul. Emily, I have to tell you, I had a very strange morning.
A strange morning? Oh no, what happened?
Yesterday morning, I was very tired. I took my phone and tried to put it in the toaster. I thought it was a piece of bread.
Wait, you tried to toast your phone? Paul, that is dangerous.
I know. I stopped just before I pushed the button. I thought, Paul, you really need more sleep.
I think you need more coffee, too.
I felt my face get hot because my cat was watching me. I laughed and put my phone on the table. It was a very strange start to my day.
A strange start? Oh, that's real. Because sometimes our brains just don't want to work.
Exactly. And it made me think about my English study too. I feel like my brain is tired there as well.
Why is that? Were you working too hard?
Last month, I decided to study English for 5 hours on Saturday. I sat on my sofa with a big book and my laptop.
5 hours? That is like a marathon.
My phone buzzed with a message. I thought, okay, just one more video.
Just one more. That is the dangerous sentence.
I watched a cat video, then a cooking video, and then a movie trailer. I checked the clock. 3 hours were gone.
3 hours! Oh, wow. That is a lot of cat videos.
My eyes felt sleepy? No, not sleepy. More like heavy. Yeah, heavy. My head felt heavy too.
Heavy like a big rock in your neck.
I felt guilty because I didn't learn any English that day. I realized big plans are sometimes very hard to keep. I was frustrated, and then I felt very lazy.
I hear you, Paul. When the plan is too big, it feels like a mountain. You look at it and you just want to go back to bed.
It was like, what is the word? Like a lost person? I felt stuck.
Stuck. That is a painful feeling. But we are going to fix that today.
I hope so. I don't want to toast my phone or my brain anymore.
If you like our show, please subscribe to help us grow.
Yes, please hit subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Today we are talking about why big study sessions fail. Think about it this way. Learning English is like watering a plant.
Watering a plant? I like that.
Yes. If you give it a whole bucket of water on Sunday, it dies. But if you give it a small cup of water every morning, it grows tall and green.
A whole bucket. That was my 5 hours on Saturday. I was dumping a bucket on my head.
Exactly. You flooded the plant, Paul. The water just sits there and the plant can breathe.
And then I felt guilty because the plant was dying.
Right. But if you just use a small cup, the plant is happy.
A small cup. That sounds much easier than a bucket.
It is. And that is what we are going to explore today.
So the plant needs a small cup. But how do I know if I'm doing it right?
It is all about being consistent.
Consistent. That sounds like a big word. What is consistent?
Doing the same thing every day without stopping. Like the small cup of water.
So my 5 hours on Saturday was the bucket, and that was not consistent.
Right. You flooded the plant. The brain cannot handle so much new information at once. It needs small amounts frequently.
That makes sense. When I tried to study for 5 hours, my brain felt like a wet sponge. It was full and heavy.
A wet sponge? I love that picture.
Yeah, it was full? No, not full. More like soaked. It couldn't take any more words.
I know that feeling. I also tried to learn to play the piano for 4 hours once a week, and I forgot everything by Monday.
Wait, you too? You forgot everything?
Yes, Because I did not practice on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. The plant dried out.
So the piano was like a plant, too. If you don't touch it, it dies.
Exactly. It needs a little bit of routine.
Routine. Like a plan of things you do every day?
Yes. Like your coffee in the morning, it is a part of your life.
But Emily, what if I just listen and Dante speak? Does just listening really help me talk better?
That is a great question. We call this input, the English words you hear or read to learn.
Input, like putting things inside my head?
Yes, your brain needs to hear the sounds many times before it can make the sounds.
So listening is like putting water in the soil?
Yes, eventually the flower blooms. That is your speaking. But you must water the soil first.
Whoa. So if I don't have enough input, I have nothing to say.
Exactly. You can pour water from an empty bottle.
I thought I was just lazy. No, not lazy. More like empty. I didn't have the words.
Think of it like a phone battery. You must charge it a little every day so it does not die.
A phone battery. If I wait until it is 0, I have to wait a long time to use it.
Right. But if you keep it at 80 or 90 every day, it is always ready.
Okay, I see. Small charges. Small cups of water.
That's the way to make progress.
Progress. Moving forward and getting better.
Yes, and to do that, we need a goal that is realistic.
Realistic. Something I can actually do, not a dream.
Exactly. 5 hours is a dream. 15 minutes is realistic.
15 minutes. I can do that, I think.
I know you can. Let's talk about how to do this. Tip number 1, use the 15-minute rule.
The 15-minute rule. One day last week I sat on the bus. I had my phone and my headphones in my bag.
The bus is a great place for a small cup of water.
I decided to listen to an English podcast for just 15 minutes. My heart started beating fast because I usually play games.
Your heart was beating fast? For a podcast?
I thought, okay, just one more minute of this story. Then the bus stopped and I realized I listened for 20 minutes.
Whoa, you went over your time. That's amazing.
I felt surprised and then very relieved. My ears felt a little hot from the headphones. It was funny because I missed my bus stop by 2 streets.
That is a great start, Paul. I also use my phone to learn when I am on the bus. It is a very smart use of time.
It was hard? No, not hard. More like exciting. I forgot I was learning.
That is the best way to learn. Now, tip number 2, find easy stories.
Easy stories. Yesterday I tried to listen to a news show about money. I sat at my desk with a cup of coffee.
News about money can be very difficult.
The words were too fast and I didn't understand. I thought, I am not good at this. My stomach felt a little tight with stress.
Oh, I know that tight stomach. It's the feeling of the bucket being too heavy.
Exactly. I changed the show to a simple story about a dog. Suddenly, I understood almost everything.
A dog story. That sounds much better.
I felt happy, and my hands stopped sweating. I even finished my coffee while I laughed at the dog story.
Simple is always better for beginners. I also listen to easy stories when I learn a new language. It helps me feel confident.
I felt proud? No, not proud. More like relaxed. Yeah, relaxed.
Relaxed is good for the brain. Let's practice that feeling now. Repeat after me. I listen to English every day.
I listen to English every day.
Good. Repeat after me. Small steps lead to big results.
Small steps lead to big results.
One more. I am proud of my progress.
I am proud of my progress.
How does that feel, Paul?
It feels strange? No, not strange. More like real. I can actually do this.
I love that. It is real because it is small.
Right. No more 5-hour buckets.
No more buckets, just small cups.
Okay, I'm ready for more.
Tip number 3, do it every morning.
Every morning, like right when I wake up?
Yes. Last Tuesday, I put my headphones next to my alarm clock. When the clock made a loud noise, I saw the headphones.
I thought, okay, just 5 minutes before I get up. I listened to an English song while I stayed in bed.
An English song in bed. That sounds very peaceful.
My eyes felt heavy, but the music was nice. I felt energetic and then very proud of myself.
That is a great morning routine.
I almost put my headphones in the cereal bowl later because one was so excited. It was a funny mistake, but I felt great.
Morning is the best time for a routine. I also listen to English while I make my breakfast. It makes me feel ready for the day.
But Emily, 5 minutes is nothing. It feels useless. I need an hour to really learn.
It feels useless, I hear you. But here's the thing, 5 minutes you actually do is better than 1 hour you never start.
I don't know. I feel like I'm being lazy. No, not lazy. More like cheating.
Cheating? Why?
Because 5 minutes is so easy. Learning should be hard, right?
Would you rather do 5 minutes every day for a week or promise 1 hour and then skip every day?
Oh, that is true. If I promise an hour, I usually just watch cat videos instead.
Exactly. The small promise is actually more powerful because you keep it.
So the 5 minutes is like a spark for a fire.
Yes, a spark. You don't need a giant flame to start. You just need one little spark.
Okay, I can do 5 minutes. It still feels small? No, not small. More like manageable.
Manageable. That is the key to consistency.
Right. If it's manageable, I won't quit.
And if you don't quit, you will see the results after 30 days.
30 days. That's not a long time.
It's perfect for a new habit.
Wait, what if I forget one day?
Then you just start again the next day. No guilt.
No guilt. I like that rule.
Guilt is like a heavy bag. Put it down.
I am putting the bag down right now.
Good. Now you are light and ready to learn.
I feel ready? No, not ready. More like curious.
Curiosity is the best fuel. And our last tip, tip number 4, mark your calendar.
Mark your calendar. 3 weeks ago, I bought a big calendar and a red pen.
A red pen? That sounds serious.
I put the calendar on the wall next to my mirror. Every time I listened to English, I made a big red X.
I love seeing a row of red marks. It's so satisfying.
I thought, I want to see a long line of red marks. My fingers felt a little shaky when I did the first one.
Shaky? You were nervous about a red X?
After 10 days, the calendar looked beautiful. I felt strong and then very satisfied.
Visual progress is so helpful for the brain. I also use a calendar to track my goals. It feels like a small win every day.
I accidentally drew a red mark on my nose while looking in the mirror. It was silly, but I didn't care because I was consistent.
A red mark on your nose. Paul, you are a mess.
It was funny. No, not funny. More like ridiculous. But I was happy.
That is the best kind of happy. So let's recap our tips for the 30-day result.
Okay. Tip 1 was use the 15-minute rule.
Tip 2 was find easy stories.
Tip 3 was do it every morning. And tip 4 was mark your calendar.
Perfect. Now let's review some important words from today. First is routine.
A plan of things you do every day. My morning routine is coffee and English.
Next is progress.
When you move forward and get better, I see my progress on the calendar.
Next is realistic.
Something you can actually do, not a dream. 15 minutes is a realistic goal.
Next is consistent.
Doing the same thing many times without stopping. She is very consistent with her study.
And finally, input.
The words and sounds you put into your brain. Listening is a great form of input.
Wow, Paul, you really learned a lot today.
I feel smart? No, not smart. More like capable. I can do this.
You definitely can. Tell us in the comments, how many minutes do you listen to English every day?
We want to know, are you a 5-minute person or a 15-minute person?
Number 5, our buckets allowed.
Right, no buckets, just cups.
Keep learning every day and don't give up.